Hello there, and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. And of course, George. Welcome along to the channel, everybody. And it's a post-match reaction. Again, these games are coming thick and fast, but we're reacting to Leeds United 3, Barnsley 1. Leeds were victorious in the Yorkshire derby in the Carabao Cup second round at Elland Road. Now, I was actually at this one for a change. So if you want to look for more kind of build up, pre-match build up, I've done a video on the channel already, so check that out. If you haven't already, just has a look at the atmosphere before kickoff. But let's get into the game. Obviously, it was a much changed Leeds United side. Lots of youth, and I think it really showed in the opening stages of this game. I think maybe Leeds United had taken Barnsley a little bit lightly because Barnsley were really, really up for it. Plenty of fans there in Barnsley colours, and yeah, they looked good in the opening sort of 10 minutes, really took the game to Leeds. Um, and yeah, I think one or two of our lads were a little bit shell shocked, if I'm honest. Obviously, young lads like Drama and Helde. I didn't think Drama in particular had a great game. Helde grew into it as it went on, but yeah, Barnsley started quickly, and we needed to calm the tempo down a little bit, which they did. Eventually, and what a goal this was to open up the scoring. Luis Sinisterra on his first start for Leeds. Lovely goal. I mean, he was looking a little bit dangerous, first of all. Link up play with Klich was quite nice, but then it did really click for Leeds United sort of midway through the first half when he just curled it in. I think a lot of the North stand was still clapping Brendan Aronson, who'd gone to warm up, but Cine curled the ball into net. No chance for the goalkeeper, and it's his first goal, obviously, for Leeds United. Sliding down on his knees, and you're thinking, great start, here we go. We've nullified their threat really quite quickly, and it was looking like, oh, how many can we get now at this point? Sinisterra was fantastic, and I'll come on to him in a little bit because he was my man of the match. Let me know in the comments who was yours. I know Klich scored two. He was very good as well. And yeah, we were dominating it at this stage. I felt, pretty comfortable at 1-0, really. Barnsley had sort of gone back into their shell a little bit. We were dominating midfield. I felt Klich was getting on the ball quite often. One thing I did notice, although the link-up play on the right-hand side between Drama and Somerville just wasn't there. It was a little bit frustrating to watch. Drama, for me, didn't have the best of games, but then, again, out of nowhere, really, Sinisterra's running at their defence, and he gets a penalty. It's quite a soft penalty for me, this. But from where I was, actually, it did look like a penalty, but I was quite a long way away from it. Having seen it again, it doesn't. It's a soft one, isn't it? But obviously, it's going to go down. The referee gives it, and who steps up but Mateuz Klich to just stroke the ball past the goalkeeper as easy as you like. Barely a celebration from him, really, was there? But obviously at that stage, you're kind of thinking we're home and dry here, really. The minutes are ticking down. Barnsley aren't really looking much of a threat, and 2-0, yeah, you'd have thought easy, easy. And when we were looking comfortable, really, at that stage, obviously, Klich, Marsh had some nice words to say about him afterwards today, didn't he, in the press conference? But yeah, from nowhere, they get a set piece, and what happens? But they score, and it's I couldn't believe this. I mean, really, really lax defending from Leeds. This one just allowed the ball to come across into the box, and their lad at the back post who impressed me, actually. I think Barnsley overall, they gave it some, and this sort of, it was so easy, at the back stick, and defensively we were all over the place, and yeah, and they're suddenly back in it, and that gives them a little lift, and then what happens after that? A few minutes after that, they get a penalty. Really, really soft one. Again, the referee, I felt, was poor, but he's obviously not used to officiating sort of Premier League standard teams, is he really? And he was poor. Forshaw just shoves their fella off the ball. I knew he was going to blow up, and he did straight to the spot. And a big cheer from the Barnsley fans, obviously cheering like they scored the goal. Obviously, their man, I think it was Styles, wasn't it? Turned up and he missed. I think Melee might have tipped it onto the post or it went off the post. Bad penalty, and suddenly we've got away with one. We need to wake up here now. Instantly, Cooper there on the screen did come back into the side, only played the first half. Second half comes along, he makes changes. Cock comes on, Strout comes on. Helde switched into the middle. I thought he played better in the centre back role. And 11 minutes or so into the second half, Klich wraps up the game effectively. It's a great sort of effort from Gelhardt to win the ball back down that left hand side. He wins the ball back, passes it on to Sinisterra, who crosses the ball and it gets blocked. And there's Klich inside the box, free as a bird. He strokes it in for 3-1. And then you're thinking, now we can kind of relax here. I think Barnsley gave it a good effort from there, but the quality wasn't there really. They did miss an opportunity in the very sort of last knock into the game, free header, what the fella should have done better with. But we'll go on to my man of the match then, and it was that man there, Luis Sinisterra. Like I said, on his first start for Leeds United, obviously he's had injury troubles since he came. But yeah, he was brilliant all night long. Running at the Barnsley defence, you can say, well, it was not up to the standard he'd be playing every week, which it isn't. But yeah, you could see he loves having the ball at his feet, loves to run at defenders, make things happen, and that's what he was doing on the night. Lovely first goal, fantastic. There's some stats on the screen to the numbers of his game there, but he was brilliant. I mean, Klich was great as well, to be honest, with his goals, and Rocker was good when he sort of settled it down when he came on, and just really that quality was there for everybody to see once he came on. But yeah, Cine for me wins my man of the match. I think he got the official man of the match actually as well, but you cannot look past him really. I had a hand in the third goal as well. Receiving the pass from Gelhardt, obviously won the penalty as well. But yeah, you just cannot look past that first goal. And Marsha said today, Auntie, that he's going to play a big part. They're obviously still assessing him physically, he said, but generally I think he'll be ready. He's going to play a big part, isn't he? He's obviously brought in as a replacement for Rafinha, really, even though he is predominantly a left winger. But yeah, he was brilliant. Like I said, I think Helde looked a lot better at centre back. Drama looked a little bit off it, I must admit. I wasn't so impressed with the link-up play between himself and Somerville, although Somerville, I feel, was better in the second half. And he never gave anything up. None of them gave anything up last night. I felt they were really, for the main, was very, very good. Jesse made the subs at the right time. I felt like when Rocker came on, like I said, he really slowed the pace of it down and used his quality to manage the game again. And we just, at that stage, 3-1 up, just see it out, and that's what Leeds United did. There was no real scares from Barnsley other than those sort of few minutes where they scored, then they then they got that penalty. But we're through home and hosed into the next round. We play Wolves away. Could have been an easier tie, couldn't it? There's actually 7 all Premier League ties in the next round, so lots of Premier League sides going out. Somebody's going to fancy the chances. But let me know if you were there last night. It was a great atmosphere. I enjoyed myself, and yeah, hopefully it won't be too long before I can get back to Elland Road. But thanks very much for watching this one. I'll be back to preview the Brighton game. Tricky looking fixture, that one. So we'll wait and see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope everybody enjoyed the game if you went, and great result for Leeds. and we move on. But thank you very much. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.